inside my head you took is never coming back, but you said that it wasn't personal. And every time you lied to me, it's like I didn't wanna see, cause I thought you were beautiful, and beauty doesn't wanna be mischievous and devious and set a fire unto us, but you were never beautiful at all. I wasn't fine to begin with, walked all those lines to begin with, but you forced me to work on myself because you put me through hell. I guess I should thank you for that. I'm okay, but it was a real close call. It went from a walk to a crawl. And the day I was burning wrong, I was panicking, but hey, I guess I survived you.
The wind's got the water running wild, but I'll swim to you, swim for my life, and I pray you'll make it before the night's out. I won't let you go, I feel it in my bones, no matter where I go, you're where my baby
to still. When you are in my arms, it always will. Time, life is changing. Time. Starts to still. You are in my arms, it always will. Life is changing. So, the first place I ever came to in Japan was Osaka, 12 years ago. We landed here, and I remember we landed and then straight away did a radio station here. And then I went down to Tokyo and we played Fuji Rock. And that was my first time over here. And if I'm honest, I came here off the back of a song that had been a hit in England, and I didn't expect it to be a hit here. I was just taking the plane journey to visit a country that I'd always wanted to visit. And thankfully, you guys liked my music, and now I can come back whenever I want and play these shows, which is fantastic. It's no secret that this is my favourite country. I love this place. I love the food. I love the culture. I love the people, and it's such an honour to be back. This is a song that I came back here in 2012 with, and I hope you like it. White lips, pale face, breathing in slow place, burn lungs of taste. Lights gone, gazing, struggling to pay rent, long nights, strange men. They say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream, and in this way since 18. But lately her bed seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries, and they scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause she's just under the upper hand. Goes meant for a couple grams. Well, she don't wanna go outside tonight, 'cause in a pipe she'll fly to the motherland, sell love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly, for angels to fly. Ripped clothes in cold, try to swim, stay afloat, dry house with hope. Loose change, bank notes, with me I can back throw. Cool girl, no fool. They say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream, in this way since 18. But lately her bed seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries, and they scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause she's just under the upper hand. Goes meant for a couple grams. She don't wanna go outside tonight, 'cause in a pipe she'll fly to the motherland, sell love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. An angel died, covered in white, closed eyes and hoping for a better life. This time now we'll fade out tonight, straight down the line, straight down the line. Osaka, if you have a light on your phone, put your light on, put it in the air. I want to see 40,000 lights right now. Sing loud with me! And they say she's in the class A. Sing it out! slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. They scream the worst things in life can freeze us. We are all under the upper hand, go mad for a couple grams. We don't wanna go outside tonight, 'cause in a pipe we'll fly to the motherland and sell love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly, for angels to fly and fly, fly, for angels to fly, to fly, to fly, for angels to die.
Now, I don't have any hobbies. My hobby is music. And if I'm not on stage, I'm in the studio, and when I'm not in the studio, I'm on stage. I write a lot of songs. Sometimes those songs are sung by me, sometimes those songs are sung by other people. Here is a song that I wrote in 2015 that went on to become a big hit for someone else. It goes like this.
All the times when you rain in my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name. Think you broke my heart, go forgive me, sin. You think I'm crying on my own, well I ain't. I didn't wanna write a song, 'cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care, I don't. But you're still hitting my phone up. Maybe I've been moving on, and I think it should be something that I wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong, but I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. If you like the way you look that much, or maybe you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. And you told me that you hated my friend, the only problem was with you and not them. And every time you told me my opinion was wrong, and tried to make me forget where I came from. Didn't wanna write a song, 'cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care, I don't. But you're still hitting my phone up. Maybe I've been moving on, and I think it should be something that I wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong, but I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on. Now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. If you like the way you look that much, or maybe you should go and love yourself. If you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. Sing the trumpet solo. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Sing it louder. All the times when you made me feel small, I fell in love, now I feel nothing at all. Never felt so low when I was vulnerable. Was I a fool to let you break down my wall? 'Cause if you like the way you look that much, or maybe you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. If you like the way you look that much, or maybe you should just love yourself. Would you like one more song? Put your hands in the air. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control.